Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with
Mike Lynch.
And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. And that's one thing you don't have to worry about. Me and Michael Anthony is we put in the work, don't we, man? How you doing today, man?
Okay.
It's finally freaking Friday, and our Dallas Cowboys are now on the practice field. We talk about practice, not a game now. We talk about padded practices. They went through the morning walkthrough, and we have good news. Tyrone Crawford might be reading some of the writing on the wall. He's off the PUP list. You know, I got to tell you that, you know, you think about the Cowboys bringing in some firepower, and I mean, we got some firepower on the team.
How much money do we get back if we let him go?
Well, here's the thing.
I would let him go.
Okay, so as you got my man, Emerson Griffin, he's costing you $3 million guaranteed, a maximum of $6 million, as opposed to Tyrone Crawford is costing you $9.9 million, and if he doesn't make the team, it's $8.5 million you get in cap space.
That pays for that gentleman right there.
With some change left over. So, you know, Tyrone Crawford, he's definitely going to be busting the hump. He's definitely going to be busting the hump too right now. And this is kind of cool. In the walkthrough this morning, actually they had Aldon Smith as a starter. Aldon Smith, D-Law, I think Gerald McCoy, and I can't remember who the other one was on the defensive line. But you can best believe there's going to be some competition for playing time. I'm actually surprised that Aldon Smith is already out there as the number one guy. That's kind of interesting. But definitely, it's going to be cool. I heard that CD, you know, of course, anything that CD does, yeah, Eagles, we got CD Lamb. Anything that he does, you know they're going to be talking about it. So he said he caught a pass in practice. But, yeah, caught a pass in practice. So the Cowboys, they actually look like they're open for regular business almost. I'm trying to understand how they're in the hot spot, but they have, the media is now part of practice. They're there, I guess socially distancing as much as possible, but they're there, so we're getting reports, which is good. It gives us something else to talk about. And, you know, Jerry Jones is saying that the stadium's going to be open for business. In fact, I was talking to my man from Cowboys Experience and stuff, and they're still having meetings and stuff and figuring out exactly how many tickets are going to be able to be sold and how they're going to be doing it and so on. But the way Jerry Jones has it sounding, it's kind of like you may have more people at the Cowboys game than any other one. As far as that toxic waste dump FedEx Field, they're not open for business. They're just,
might be why they're not in a rush to get that logo off.
Because ain't nobody gonna be there.
That's right.
You know, I would say that
at least what they'll do is on the field they'll probably change the logos for the television, but on the outside they're probably not gonna do anything.
Well,
people ain't coming to the stadium.
I'm gonna say, let's be honest. They've been socially distancing for years at FedEx Field. You see that joint. Listen. Yeah, true story. Okay, so I ended up, one year I was like, okay, we're going to tailgate. Maybe we see about getting a section together, kind of like we did last year with the Eagle game, which was cool to have Miss Jackie, we had Miss Sarah, we had you, we had me. Who else was there with us? E2 Blue. And we had like 12 tickets together, which was great. I enjoyed that tremendously, and I would love to be able to do that again once the pandemic's done. We were going to do the same thing at FedEx Field, and I had called them to get pricing on tickets and stuff. Okay? And nobody was like, nah, man, we don't want to sit with you, man. We don't want to go to that toxic waste dump and stuff, right? But they kept my name on the list. So the beginning of last season, they're calling me and saying, hey, you want some tickets? I was like, I'll get back to you on that, because Cowboys Experience was taken care of. But they offered a package. This was crazy when you think about it. They offered a 4-game package. They were upper-level tickets, but it was $300 for 4 tickets. And it was a Cowboys game, It was the Bears game and two other ones that were definitely going to be garbage ones. Lower level tickets, 4 tickets, $400. They were literally giving the tickets away. I think we spent more money on the parking pass than what that package would have cost. They've been socially distancing at FedEx for years, but they won't be having any fans there this year. But it sounds like what Jerry's going to be doing is they'll be doing pods of group tickets where it'll be like, 4 or 5 people. So that way, if you're coming in with your X number of people, that you'll be around. And since that stadium has so many nooks and crannies and, club levels and things like that.
What about the seating?
That's what I'm saying, the seating. Well, remember when we were doing that last tour where they had the twin club level bars?
No, we're talking about the seats that move.
That's what they'll do. They'll just basically see the Cowboys stadium. They had it set up so that way they could increase the seating capacity, really make it tight. But they can just take the seats off the rail and say, okay, here's 5 seats here together, boom, and then here's another section here, boom. So that way the seats are set up to be socially distanced. So technically they can do that. Now I don't know if you want to go to a game. And that's what me and Michael were saying.
But you have to wear a mask.
You got to wear a mask the whole time.
It's like, I'm not doing that.
That's a long time to wear a mask.
I'd rather stay at home.
But here may be the get around on that. Because a lot of people will say, when not possible, wear a mask. Okay,
well,
when you can't socially distance.
Well, no,
if it's technically set up as a pod, right, where it's like 5 people together
also,
in your.
But the NFL says you got to wear it all the time.
Yeah.
So I'll say now pass. I'll wait till next year.
Well, the problem for me is people pointed out that I'm not really a real Cowboy fan because I don't live in Dallas. For me to go to a game, I'm not flying there. I'm not going to I'm not going to be on an airplane for 4 hours flying to Dallas.
No.
Going through the airport.
No, it's not that. You have to wear a mask the whole entire time. Like I'm not doing that.
I got no problem wearing the mask. I got the problem of being okay. You know what they always say in the airplane. Don't turn the fan blow in your face, because the air in the fan in the airplanes is just recycled. So when you turn on that fan and say, "Oh, I want some cool air," you're blowing every germ that's in that plane right up your nose. So I'm not trying to do that. The only way that I'll go to a game in Dallas this year is road trip.
You can go by yourself. I'm not going.
Is get an RV. And actually, I think that might not be a bad thing to do, because I can stay in the RV and keep me socially distanced from everybody else. You wouldn't go? I bet E2 would go.
Well, of course, he'll go to anything. Don't get me started by E2 Blue.
Oh.
There's a lot of things I can say about him.
Shots fired.
You know where it is.
Oh. Michael Anthony has put you on blast.
I got 75 reasons.
Oh, damn. He gonna throw. Oh man.
You know where it is.
He just pulled a Randy Gregory on you, E2. He just pulled a Randy Gregory on you. Okay. Anyway, the only way that I would go to Dallas for a game is renting an RV and staying in the RV and driving to Dallas. And I'm not sure I'm ready to do that one. I'll have to wait and see how conditions are, see if things calm down.
I'd rather work than stay at home and watch the game. Because I can get in my car and go drive and then come home and watch the game. And make some extra money instead of...
Didn't we have fun on our road trips, man?
Yeah, we did, but this is a different situation. I'm trying to move. And going to Dallas is not helping the situation.
1 week ain't going to change.
Actually, it will. For me, it will. Because I got a plan and I'm sticking to it.
All right. Okay. Anyway, we'll get some notes and stuff from practice. We'll do our feeding frenzy back in the shop and stuff. Or excuse me, outside the fish feeding frenzy. And we'll see what's what with our Cowboys. But it's so nice. I mean, this actually makes me feel a little bit more normal that we're actually going to be able to talk about the team together, practicing. And we are, a few hours from now, we'll be under 30 days until kickoff. And make sure tonight, you guys tune in tonight. Tonight, we're giving away the Dak Prescott autographed t-shirt that I have left, the last one. And and say goodbye to Dak. So any super chats or donations to the channel to help us upgrade the system, Dak is doing a good thing for the Joe Boo Sports Report. I'm Mark Holmes with
Mike Lane.
and he's lively today. I'll see you guys tonight.